Hi, everybody, and welcome to Them Wise Girls. I'm your girl, Jada.
And I'm Lala. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight.
We hope you guys had an amazing weekend. We hope your weekend was awesome as well. What's up, La? How was your week? What's going on?
My week was good. I can't say it was good. It's like one of those things where it's like, I think being pregnant for me is giving me a little bit of difficulty in terms of like, I just don't sometimes feel like getting up and moving. If I could just stay stationary and work from home, that would be great because, being pregnant, you have all these hormones at times that make you feel yucky.
Mhm.
And that's where I'm at right now. So I'm just
Mhm.
happy the week's over. And we're back together again. Sorry, Nelly couldn't be here, but we, of course, wanted to come talk to our friends. So
Yes,
I'm happy we were able to do
we
that.
miss you, Nelly.
Yes, we do miss you, Nelly.
So, yeah, I miss talking to the people too. I miss you guys, our followers. We thank you. My week was okay. It was a little bit busy this week, had a lot going on. I met a friend of mine for dinner, which was nice. So
Nice.
yeah, that was really good. I missed her. I haven't seen her in a while. So it was nice, just getting out the house and having dinner with someone and, having a nice view because we went not too far from here. Nick's Lobster, right here in Brooklyn on Flatbush by Kings Plaza. And it is amazing.
Really?
Good food, good food.
Ooh.
And I love their outdoor seating. Um, because it's like a nice outdoor seating. It's not one of those makeshift outdoor seatings. Like you could tell they really took time with their outdoor seating plan. So it's really, really, really nice. And I like to go there for that. I used to go there when I was younger. We would go and get lobster sandwiches from there, which were really good. And their food still is good. So if you're in Brooklyn, check out Nick's Lobster. I don't want to say it's next to Lobster House because I don't think it is, but it's on Flatbush by Kings Plaza in Brooklyn, right off the Belt Parkway, literally like 5 minutes from the house. So I didn't want to go too far. So it was nice going there and, being outside. It's always a good thing. So I enjoyed that. So what is going on with you? Like, I want to know, like, what do you plan on getting for baby? What do you want to do? We know that you gotta get Avea situated as well. So is the baby going to have his own room? Like what is your vision? Let me say it like that. What is your vision?
So, as we mentioned, what, a week or two ago, I am having a boy. So, Avea got what she wanted. She wanted a boy. She named it already Baby Liam. Don't know nor think that that's going to be his name, but for right now, we both call him Baby Liam. So, yes, I would like to give Baby Liam his own room. I do have enough space for his own room. I have another bedroom, 3 bedroom home. So he is able to have his own room. I have recently, like just recently, started putting together a registry. And let me tell you, having a boy is totally different than having a girl, especially when you went pink crazy. Okay.
You think so? I would think certain things are similar because I mean they're a baby, but I know when it comes to clothes, it would be different because you want to get like
Yes.
boy outfits. Yeah.
Yes. Well, see, so for me, everything was pink. Because it was like, it's my dream. I mean, kids wasn't my dream, but then they were my dream. And then my dream was only to have a little girl, and I got what I wanted. So that was it. And now I'm getting this boy who's now my new dream. And it's like, man, like, so everything literally frilly dresses, frilly pillows, frilly this, frilly that. So I really putting together the registry. I just started yesterday, actually. And it's been very, very hard for me only because my mindset is still girl. And I look at things and I'm like, oh, I love this. Wait, but does it look like a girl? Is this a unisex? Is this a girl? Is this a girl
Yeah.
thing? So even down to like crib sets. I was looking at a crib set and then I was like, it kind of is a little feminine, but I went and I found another
What
set.
color are you gonna do his room? Blue?
So I'm probably going blue and neutral, like blues as well as neutral, like tan, taupe, white, and cream, with blue. But I don't want it to be overly blue, only because blue can kind of be a little dark,
Mhm.
like unless it's baby blue. But what is
Right.
weird is even like when I'm looking at the boys' clothes, I'm not so crazy about the baby blue clothes. Yeah,
Really?
I like the dark navy blues and the cobalt blues for him that I've been
Right.
like putting on the registry, and some like very few baby blue, which baby blue is my favorite color, by the way.
Yes.
But for whatever reason, I just don't like the clothes in baby blue. I don't know why. In terms of whether I am going to co-sleep with him, my plans are not to co-sleep.
Good
So
girl.
yeah, so that's why I want to get the crib set, and for him specifically.
Mhm.
I don't want him to be in the pink one. And even though it is absolutely my fave, but I don't want any issues with that. So he's gonna have his own. And then eventually I would like to transition him into his own room. So I actually have taken your advice and I started rearranging my daughter's room to make it her actual room that she resides in. So
Very good, because I've been nervous. I told you don't have much time.
yes,
So you
yes.
got to get this on a ball.
Yeah, no, so the nice thing is that right now she says that she's gonna work with me. So I told
Oh,
her,
well, okay.
yeah, how she goes. She's like the weather. One minute she's working with you, and the next she's not. So I tell her that if she sleeps in her own bed for the next month, that I will get her some doll that she's been raving about. She's always raving about a doll. Like she's like her mother. Growing up, we had dolls galore. My
All the
daughter,
time, every week. My mother always says your grandparents took y'all to Toys R Us more than anything else. And we was literally in
anything
Toys R
else.
Us every week. My pop would drive my Nene, my brother, and me, and we was in Toys R Us on a weekly basis.
Every week. Well, that's no different. Sorry, excuse me, I forgot to mute my phone. No different than my daughter, okay? Because she is baby city, okay? So she wants some doll, a crybaby, another crybaby doll. Crybabies, there's a million different kind of crybabies.
Yeah.
But she wants a specific crybaby. It's like a dinosaur themed crybaby. So that's what she wants. So yeah, so we'll see. I'll have to give you the updates on progress of that, because you know how Miss Averos is.
Yes.
So if you guys have any baby names, putting it out to our friends,
please share with us.
Please recommend. As of right now, like I said, we call him Baby Liam. That's only because my daughter.
I do. I've been calling him Liam since day one.
My husband is not fond of the name.
And he doesn't want him to be a junior either.
Yeah, no junior. So if you guys have any recommendation, please recommend away. We accept all recommendations.
I'm still sticking with Baby Liam because I love Liam. I think that Liam is like a doctor's name. Paging Liam Morrell. Paging Liam Morrell. Yes, I'm sticking with Liam with Veve. Yes, but if you guys have any names, share it with us.
I would like him to more or less, grow up just as Avea did, but I want him to also, how do I say this? In terms of, Avea was very spoiled. She still is very spoiled, but that's just because she's been an only child for the last 4 years. Right. But I would like to put him earlier in some different courses and things. Avea Rose has been taking horseback riding lessons, and I would like to get her in swimming as well.
We love to swim. I think I'm a little mermaid.
She loves to swim. Let me tell you, every week, she repacks the suitcase that I unpack, And I keep telling her, she goes in the closet. She says, you unpacked it. Why you unpacked it?
Vibe.
She has her Minnie Mouse suitcase packed as we speak. She has it ready always. She even has her Minnie Mouse pocketbook packed with crayons.
Fay is a whole vibe. She feels how I feel right now. I just want to go somewhere.
She told me this morning that before meeting, we were going on the plane for vacation to the beach. That's what she told me. Mm-hmm.
We got to take that baby away next year. We just got, if things are better and in a decent condition, we really gotta fly.
When I tell you she is truly my baby, she loves the beach, the beach, the beach. And then she says, she says, oh, hold on, mommy, we didn't land yet. Yes, this is truth. This has happened this very morning. She says, we didn't land yet. I said, oh, we did it. She said, yeah, we're landing at the beach. I said, the plane lands at the beach? I never knew that. What beach we going to? So yes, so
that is my little BFF because I feel her pain. I feel her. She's a whole vibe. Yes, she is my vibe.
You know where I would love to go? I really would love where I would love to visit their beach. Oh. Are you ready? Antigua. Don't ask me, but I would. Why? I keep seeing commercials for come visit. What?
Mommy's been there before and she loves it. She says the water, you look clear down to your feet in the water. And you know my mother really don't get in the water. My mother, person who'll go find food for everybody. She that girl. She that girl. Yeah. Me and my brother are water from our dad because he taught us how to swim. We love to swim. We're water. Whereas my mother's like, okay, I'm gonna go look. I'm going to find drinks. I'll be back. I'll be back. So for her to say that, because I was just telling her recently, and a coworker of mine, she's actually going to Aruba in September. And I was like, oh, I want to go to Aruba because we had a good time in Aruba when we went to Aruba. But now maybe we should look into doing Antigua next year.
I would love that. I've been seeing, come visit.
That
and
would
I'm
be
just
nice. I think we should look into that.
Maybe that's something. Actually, speaking of things to look into. So to update our friends, many episodes back, like at least 3 or 4 episodes back, we, them wise girls had discussed taking DNA tests.
Yes.
So to update you, we actually moved forward with ordering the test, and we did get the testing.
And so we took the test.
Yes, we took the test and we mailed it in.
Yes.
And we did it through, who did we do it through? You remember?
23 and DNA.
We did it through 23andMe. So I forgot to update you, JD. So get this. I get an email either yesterday or Friday, and it says, unfortunately, we are unable to complete your DNA extraction. Please log into your online account to sign up to receive another test. I have to redo my test.
Why?
They don't say specifically. Let me read it to you.
Because I just sent mine out on Thursday. I took it to the post office and sent it out. Did the stuff splatter on you when you went to put it into?
No.
It splattered on me.
Oh, no, I was very careful, Isaac. So it says, this is the email that they sent me. It says, our laboratory tried to extract DNA from your sample. Now, for our friends that are watching, what we had to do was there was a vial, and in the vial, it's empty at first, and you have to fill it up with your saliva up until a certain line. After you fill it up with your saliva to a certain line, you then put in this liquid that is in the top. You press the cap down, and the cap releases this liquid, and then you shake it for 5 seconds.
Then you screw it on top.
Yep, you screw it on, and then you put it in the box and you mail it back out. So their email says, our lab tried to extract your DNA from your sample, but unfortunately, the concentration wasn't high enough to meet our standards. While it is uncommon, it does happen occasionally due to biological variability between people. We're happy to provide you a new kit to try again. You can reorder a replacement kit for no charge by logging into your account. So I just wanted to let you guys know and let you know, JD, that when considering doing a DNA test, this very well may happen. I, at this point, am concerned because I'm like, is my DNA not strong enough? What is going on? Is this going to happen again? And if it happens again, are they going to tell me that they can't figure out
That is crazy.
Isn't this?
That is, well, we'll keep you posted on mine. I just sent mine back on Thursday. So this week, I guess I'll get feedback and we'll see what happens if they move forward or if I fall in the same situation as La, where I have to do it over because I said, I'm giving them a lot of saliva and I was giving it. I went past the line a bit and then I pushed it in, but then some of it came out on me. I said, oh my goodness, I hope this is enough. And so I said, let's see what happens. And I just sent it in. So we'll see.
And at first I kept saying, when you initially look at the vial, it looks like it's a lot of saliva you have to provide. But in actuality, once you fill up the vial, it's really not.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's not a lot of saliva.
Yeah.
I did like you go over the line, so I poured a little out and, you know, put my liquid in. But I was so disappointed. I was hoping that the email was going to tell me, like, log into your portal, your results are in.
Yeah.
And I completely forgot to tell you because I was so disappointed.
Oh my goodness.
If any of our friends have gone ahead and did their DNA test,
tell us.
Discussed it on our show, please tell us. Please share your results.
Yeah, share your results with us, please. We want to hear it. Speaking of disappointing,
what?
So I was helping a student of mine look for a job because they need a job, to help with their family expenses. The pandemic, as we know, really, really did a number on a lot of people financially, work-wise, and things like that. So we were on there looking for a job. She got called for a job interview. She went for the job interview, and then she was told the pay, and she was like, what? She's like, I know I'm a college student. I understand that. I'm fully well aware, but this just don't sound right. This isn't right. This isn't fair. And so the job posting didn't have a salary on it, which I feel jobs should have salaries on there only because people don't want to go on a job interview and waste their time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go on a job interview and find out I'm making less than what I may be making at my current job. I want to find out maybe I'm making what I'm making or more. But for people, it's like a waste. And I came across this article on LinkedIn that spoke about jobs should post the salary information on a job posting. And it had it like 3 times chronologically. Job should post the salary information on a job posting. So I want to know, what do you think? Do you think a job should post their job salary? Because I feel like it's a big upset if you're going and expecting one thing and it turns out to be something totally different.
So I definitely agree with you. I think the employer should be forthright with what they're willing to pay for the position. Like you said, many people go ahead and they move forward with making themselves available for in-person interviews and even for telephone or Skype interviews. I should say Skype because nobody uses Skype, Zoom interviews. But I agree with you. I think they should be forthright with it. And if they are not willing to be negotiable with their salary offerings, they should outright state that when they list the salary. I know that some employers tend to, they tend not to list the salary because it's negotiable and they don't want to set an expectation for an applicant. And they say, well, you listed it at this salary. Okay, yes, we did list it at this salary, but your skills and experience, your skill set and experience just is not hitting at that salary. So we're going to offer you less. I think that they should at least advertise a minimum starting salary so that anyone across the board, despite their skill set and experience, should be able to be paid at that salary range. That's
I like that. I agree with that. I do, because, I've gone for job interviews in the past, especially before I started working at my current job. When I was looking, I was going on interviews. And that's one thing I did. I'm not all about that, but at a certain age and when you have a certain skill set, you want to get paid what you're worth. I don't want to get a starting salary like I'm just coming out of, college with the bachelor's degree. No, I would like to get paid a little more because now at this point I have experience in this particular field. And, I went to school and got a certain degree for this particular field. So I want to get paid my worth. I don't want to sit and go for a job interview where I'm making 15,000, 20,000 less than what I'm currently making. Cause I'm like, okay, y'all just really truly wasted my whole time. And then you get excited because it sounds like a job you really would love. It sounds fun. It sounds exciting. And then you see the pay and you're like, oh my goodness, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I want. It's like I'm taking a step backwards as opposed to taking a step forward where I could be, utilizing my skills and getting paid for it at the same time. So I'm a big supporter in regards to that because, I feel bad for my student. Like she said, she's like, Jade, I understand I am in college, but she did have some sort of skill set, which is why she was a little upset about that because it was like, well, what you trying to say?
I agree.
And then too, states pay differently based on cost of living. We do know, like in the South, they pay a little bit less than what you would get in, a metro city like New York or Chicago or Los Angeles. It's going to be a little less than that. But I'm very for jobs putting their salary information, like you even said, even if it's just a starting. So that way a person knows, should I apply or should I just move on to something different as opposed to that? So I agree with you.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. I think that if you as the employer want your applicants to be forthright and honest, you in turn should be forthright and honest and say outright, hey, we're only committed to offering this much money for the position. And if you're not willing to offer more, you need to state that. Salary is X, period.
Right, exactly.
Non-negotiable.
Right, exactly. Because you are, everybody should be valued for what they do.
Yes.
Everybody should be valued for their work. If they went to school and they got degrees, we know degrees aren't cheap because that's one of the leading debts in the United States is school debt. So we know it's not cheap to go to college, especially if you're paying out of pocket. You have people who take out enormous loans to get certain degrees, and to go into a field and not get paid that worth is very disappointing because you're thinking, oh, okay, let me take out this loan, get this degree so I could get this pay. And when it falls short, you're feeling a way about life or you're switching gears and going into a different career. Because I've read about that. There's say it's a page that I follow because it's on like NBC, like I think it's MNBC or something like that, where it talks about people, like young people, millennials, different pays in different cities and how they budget their money when it comes to rent and when it comes to, watching Netflix and cell phone and all this stuff, and how certain people make maybe 45,000 or make 50 or 60,000, and how they budget their money based off of that particular amount of money they get from their particular job in different cities. It's very interesting. I tend to see it on my Facebook feed sometimes. I'll pop up and I'll click on it and I'll just read through some of them to see how people are managing with the amount of money that they're making. So it's always interesting to look at that and see that. And that's why some people believe you should tell your coworkers what you make. So you're getting paid your worth. But I'm still not at that point yet. I feel like I do not want to let people know that information.
I agree.
If you want to go research it, be my guest, but I'm not going to.
We're not going to have a conversation.
Exactly. I don't want to share that information with you.
Agreed. Agreed.
know,
I think it's one of those things. To me, it's just not appropriate talk.
right,
At this rate, to me, it's not appropriate talk.
right,
It's something that, yes, our salaries are public. If you, like you said, if you wish, you could go research it, but
right,
we will not be discussing it.
right.
So.
So we want to ask our friends out there who are following us and watching with us, and anybody who's just watching us, what do you think? Do you honestly think you should share your salary with your coworkers? Is that a conversation that should be had in the office over your coffee and water breaks? You let us know in the comments, and we will definitely be following up with you guys about that idea. Okay.
And I would like to add, if you don't feel comfortable commenting in the comments regards to this, go ahead and email us, because, you know, your opinions are very valid and we like to know.
Yes, for sure. So please share that at themwisegirls@gmail.com, themwisegirls@gmail.com. And we will definitely come back without putting you on the spot, but we will definitely have that conversation again. So please make sure you guys share that information with us, because we would love to hear your thoughts about it.
Well, I always enjoy talking with you, and I really hope that our viewers enjoy us as well. It's always a delight. I look forward to it. I'm just missing Nellie. I know that our viewers are missing Nellie.
Yes, she's here. We're not doing on Destiny's Child, so don't y'all even think that. She's here. Just life sometimes tends to happen, and that's okay, because it happens to all of us. All right, so she will be back. We promise she will be back. But I enjoyed having this conversation with you. I really miss talking to everybody. I'm glad we're getting back in full effect and getting a rhythm. And again, if you guys have any businesses you want us to promote, please send us an email at themwisegirls@gmail.com, themwisegirls@gmail.com, and we will definitely look forward to promoting your business on our show. So we thank you so much for watching us. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we hope you guys have an amazing week. Be safe, continue to mask up, and keep yourself safe, because y'all know that Delta variant is out there. So thank you for watching Them Wise Girls, and we will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.